Hi, I'm Mark.
And I'm Terry.
And we're
Escaping the Empty Nest.
Hey there, welcome back.
So for our next couple of videos, we're going to be talking about Strasbourg, France, which is quite near the German border, even though it's in France. It's in the Alsace region of the country, and it's very unique, and you get the culture and the personality of both countries in one city.
It's actually the 8th largest city in France, but you would never guess that when you're in the center of the town, the oldest part of the town, because it feels like a small village at that point. It's really amazing. Strasbourg is actually the official seat of the European Parliament, so it is an important city, but it also is the most amazing, beautiful, quaint little town you're ever going to see. When we first started planning our big anniversary trip back in 2019, I found this little hotel in a great location called the Hotel Gutenberg. We didn't know what to expect because the price was so good, but the reviews were also really good. We thought it might be too good to be true.
First of all, the location was amazing. It was right on Gutenberg Plaza, which is one of the main tourist hubs, and a block or two away from Strasbourg's own Notre Dame Cathedral. To get there from the train station, we took the street-level tram to the Langstrasse Grand Rouge tram stop, which is just a couple of blocks from the hotel. And if we hadn't been so tired from our day in Paris, we could have walked the 1.2 kilometers even with our luggage.
One reason I was so skeptical about the hotel is the price. When we booked it was less than 100 euros a night. And for that location, that just didn't seem possible. It's slightly higher than that now, but not by much. In fact, we booked the hotel for a great price back in 2019, and they honored that price when we stayed there in 2022. They gave us a full credit for our stay, which we really appreciated, and not every hotel in Europe did that.
I would call the room an adequate size with an interesting room layout. The toilet area is on a different wall than the room with the sink, but we still enjoyed our room, especially because the windows opened up and gave us a great view of the carousel and the cathedral. One negative, for the second hotel in a row, there was no door or curtain on the shower, so water tended to spill out on the floor.
There was a small fridge with a mini bar that we didn't even touch, and the air conditioner was pretty typical for Europe. It brought the room down to around 76 to 78 degrees Fahrenheit, but it never really got our room as cold as what we were used to being Americans. The Wi-Fi was more than acceptable, and the front desk staff was amazing. They couldn't have been nicer.
Another really nice thing was that there was a trusted source around the corner for our banking needs. By that time, we did need some more money, and so we were able to get quite a bit of euros out.
Another nice thing is the other direction down the street, there was one of the highest rated bakeries in all of Strasbourg. I took advantage of that last morning we were there when I went and got us croissants and even pretzels for breakfast, and it did not disappoint.
One thing that I thought was very interesting was the fact that we didn't see very many parking places around the city, but they did have an underground parking garage that had plenty of spaces. Every time we walked by there, it seemed like there were a sign that said they had a ton of spaces there. It was a very reasonable price. We didn't need to use that at all because we didn't have a rental car. But if you are bringing a car to Strasbourg, just know that there is one in the main center, and there's also one by the Alsace Museum.
Now, I know we said we consider this a budget hotel and we're really impressed by the price, but Strasbourg is also known for having one of the most historic Christmas markets in all of Europe, and guess what? They triple the price on the rooms at that time. So it's not necessarily a budget hotel at Christmas time, so make sure you check their website to see what their current prices are before you get all excited about staying at any hotel in Strasbourg at the end of November and most of the way through December.
If you've traveled to Strasbourg before, have you ever stayed in the Hotel Gutenberg, and what was your experience? Go ahead and put your comments down in the section below. We read every comment that's down there. We respond to each and every one.
On our next video, we'll be back to talk about exactly what we did while we were in Strasbourg. If you haven't subscribed yet, please do. If you'd like to be notified for that or other future videos, go ahead and next to the subscribe button, there's a bell. Go ahead and ring that bell and you'll get the notifications of all of our future videos. We're sure to appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching and bye for now.